Greetings, all. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are treating yourselves well, and of course, others. It is 2021, and I am here to update you on the scarier things that have been going on. Oh boy, I'm just gonna get into it. Last night, I was making garlic bread. I have a communal kitchen, so I was in the hallway. At one point, you can go straight or you can go to the right. And if you go straight, you're gonna get to a few more apartments and the laundry room. If you go right, that's where my apartment is, and like an exit and a few other things. So I got to this point and I noticed that there's a person in the corner, like kind of backed into the corner. The laundry room door is to the left of the wall if I'm standing staring at it. And this person is in the right corner, kind of just like, it seemed almost normal because I figured he was trying to stay away from me because of, like, the whole current global situation. So I made eye contact with him. It was a little weird. All I said was hello, and I looked down at my bread, and I have to admit it felt weird, like, not looking at him, because I don't know, it was just like this kind of stance almost, or like. And another reason why I didn't feel weird was I didn't hear anyone come into the apartments, and that's like the whole thing about being in these apartments. I'm like listening always. I'm very familiar with every noise that every room makes. Like, I can hear a door close and I can usually tell if it's an apartment, if it's the kitchen, if it's the laundry room. You know, I'm pretty observant in that realm. So I didn't hear anyone come into the apartments from outside. That's another reason why I was kind of just like, whatever. It's a person. I didn't recognize them, but it didn't seem too strange. But I come into my apartment, I put my stuff down. It had been like maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and like I hear this kind of chilling noise, and it is the doorknob being touched. And it wasn't that serious. So I kind of talked myself down. I was like, maybe the person in the hallway, I heard like a lot of walking around. I was like, maybe this person doesn't remember where they were going. Um, I don't know. I didn't think too much of it. So I like I'm fiddling with my food, and then I turn around, and this is like some movie shit. I turn around and I see the fucking doorknob. I see the doorknob move. This had been a little bit after the first time, and I see it now. I see the doorknob actually move this time. I'm getting chills. And so, deadbolt and did it. I did the deadbolt. Okay. So, why I think this is very peculiar. That happens. I'm silent as a mouse, and I hear a bunch of just like walking around the hallway. I was like, maybe they really are just like confused. Maybe this is just all a big misunderstanding, and I'm paranoid, and I need to stop watching true crime stuff. It could have been a minute, it could have been 2 minutes, but that is kind of a decent amount of time for when your heart is racing. Like, seriously, staring a hole through the door. And then I hear like a normal, like just a regular kind of casual knock at the door, and I'm not saying anything. Then I hear it again. I hear the knock. And it's like, if you are feeling comfortable enough to test a doorknob or like just walk into a place, wouldn't you feel comfortable enough to like yell at the door or like say something when you're knocking? Like, it it just felt really abnormal. It did not feel good. I did not like it. And to the very suspect person, I just want you to know that I have a billion knives. Did not care for that situation at all. I have not seen any, I haven't heard anything since, but after the person like knocked a few times, I didn't say anything, completely silent. They walked away, and they went into the laundry room, and I could just hear them messing around in the laundry room. I don't know. I haven't seen that person before. But anyways, what it do, motherfuckers? I hope you're having such a good day. So I made the trip. I made the trek to Colorado, and I got pulled over 4 times in one day from speeding alone. You're meeting a person that loves to learn the hard way. Yeah, I got 2 tickets out of it. One of them, it was because I was a complete jerk to the cop. It was the first time I got pulled over, and he pulled me over because I went ahead of him. I was in Arizona on my 700-mile trek going to Durango, Colorado from Los Angeles, California, and highway patrol. He was going slow. There was a wall of cars behind him, and everyone was going 50. And I think it was like 55 was the speed limit. And I was just not feeling doing that. And I knew highway patrol, it could last miles. So I was thinking maybe I could like sleuth in front of all these people and it would be fine. So I did that. And sure enough, he pulls me over for going 70. He gives me the ticket, and I go on about my way. 5 minutes later, I get pulled over again by another highway patrol that is hidden amongst the trees as I'm like literally getting momentum from getting pulled over from the last time. So he pulls me over. I'm sure they had some sort of communication because he asked, he's like, "Did you just get pulled over?" And I was like, "Yes, literally like 4 minutes ago." And he was cool. He gave me a citation. That was very cool of you. Thank you. I'm going. Now we are in the pitch black of Arizona desert at night, and I'm going maybe like 120 is the average, I guess. I don't know. When you're driving in blackness, I just want to get out of the blackness. So I just want to get to where I'm going. So there's a state trooper going the opposite direction. They see me going my speed and immediately I get lights and they're on my ass. So it was a lady cop. She immediately has like every light on her car spotlighting my vehicle. She gets to the passenger window and she has like light in my face and everything. First thing she says, "I could take you to jail right now." And I didn't realize at the time that you could be taken to jail for criminal speeding. I had my snails on the floorboard and a towel over them to keep them moist. And she looks at them, she's like, "What is that?" And I uncover them, show her that it's snails and not like illegal stuff. She sees my pile of police work that I've acquired from earlier in the day. I took it from the first cop and sees that he gave me a ticket for going 70 and a 55, and she's like, "He did not give you any slack." And I was like, "Yeah, it's been a long day." Kind of joking with her, and she was not joking at all. But she was very cool because I don't know how, I guess she had just assumed that the other roll of paperwork that I had was not another citation. I guess she might have thought that it was a part of the first thing. Instead of giving me criminal speeding and whatnot, she gives me just a speeding ticket. After the third time I got pulled over, I was serious. I was not speeding any longer. And there was they have a lot of speed traps where it goes from 60 to 40 just for like a mile, half a mile. And so I didn't realize it was in one of those ones that was 40 miles per hour, and I get pulled over going 60 and a 40, and I was like, "But sir, I'm going 60 and the speed limit is 60." And he was like, "No, it is 40 right here for this 1 mile." So he's being very nice, and he doesn't give me a ticket either. And now I dare not speed in other states. All right. Also, you're in the desert for a very long time. If you drive from California to Colorado or vice versa, you're in the desert for quite a while. And in New Mexico, I had gotten comfortable with where I was going, and it was maybe like 200 or 300 miles where I was going a certain direction. And then I had a split, and I didn't realize that the split was coming up on me so fast, so I didn't have my GPS on or anything like that. And as soon as I hit this little split, you can either go left or you can go right, and my GPS was not working. Nothing was working. So I'm in New Mexico with no service, and I can either go left or right. So for the first time ever, I have to kind of like pull together my senses of like direction in this world and just assume by the direction on the sign which would be better for me. Because it's a desert. Luckily, I chose the right direction because as soon as I saw like a state mandated structure in New Mexico, I stopped there and I was like, please tell me that I'm going the right direction if I'm trying to go towards Los Angeles. We're kind of like taken aback by this. Like, I know I looked crazy. I was like wild-eyed, didn't know if I was gonna make it out of the desert. But they were very nice, and they gave me a map. So that was that, and that drive is gorgeous. Keep me in your thoughts. Send me some safety. Send me some weapons. I kid. I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and others, of course. And you gotta know I love you.